Sometimes I close my eyes and see the darkness when I dream. Sometimes I close my eyes and see the light, that's what I need. I've been living in a parallel, I'm about to catch this wind in hopes that you and I will parasail into a world of happiness. We are both in sync, how we connected, not an accident. Took the red pill and followed Alice and the rabbit. Then I went a little deeper, saw things I could never fathom. If I want it, I can grab it. If I want it, I can have it. If I want to be the person that I'm not, I just imagine it. It's all inside the mind, so what I speak is not some magic shit. If you got a question, better ask it, then the universe will answer. If you listen, don't demand it. So my mind has been expanded, my soul orbit round the planets. I'm absorbing all this energy, I finally understand it. If I come across an enemy, I'm calm, I never panic. If they try to limit me, I'll put a limit on their limit. You can't damage me. You can never damage me, I'm already damaged, I said. You can never damage me, I'm already damaged, I said. You can never damage me, I'm already damaged, I said. You can never damage me, I'm already damaged.
Ooh, are you guys okay? That's supposed to be for aesthetics. You guys are fine. Okay, cool.
What's up, guys? Jay Joseph here, and we are finally going to review the Vans Rowley Rapidweld. But before we hop on into that, I wanted to give a special shout out and thank you to Christian Flores and all of you guys that checked out that video that I did with him on the Blazer Mid Edge. That was one of the most highlighted experiences I've ever had while being a YouTuber, just because I've been wanting to find a way to collaborate with Christian Flores and a couple other like YouTubers like him for years. And with Christian Flores, like, I've always been interested in his style of content ever since he was on the Ride channel. He kind of gives me the basis of what my shoe reviews are and how I would like to improve my channel. So Christian Flores, shouts out to you. You're the man. Thank you for having me in that video, and thank you guys for checking out that video. All of you who went to that video and showed me some love in the comment section and just checked it out, even if you didn't say anything in the comment section, I really do thank you guys, because I've never seen so many comments just like with that much support on somebody else's page about myself. So that's insane that that happened. I'm super grateful for the opportunity, and honestly, thank you guys, because without you guys watching my videos on my page, other people's pages, wherever, I can't do what I'm doing for you guys the way I'm doing it. You guys always give me amazing feedback on my videos, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you guys for checking out that video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to that video in my description for you guys, so you guys don't miss out. And I wanted to make sure that there was some type of Blazer review, so it's so sick that Christian Flores is reviewing the shoes I wanted to get in the first place, so I could have that taken care of for you guys as well. It's a super win-win. So sick. Anywho, but that's not what you guys are here for right now. You guys are here to see what I think about the Rowley Rapidwelds from Vans. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a quick run of the shoe. It's going to be suede and mesh. Mesh is the Rapidweld technology that Vans is using on this shoe. It's a pretty breathable shoe. Your foot still will get hot in it, but there's a lot of perforations all over the shoe for you to have some type of airflow, so that's pretty cool. The tongue is pretty moderately padded, so you have a little bit of protection on the tongue here, and it's nice and still. You do have a sock liner, so from the tongue going all the way down to the very toe of the shoe, it's like a sock fit, so that does give you a more secure fit, also keeping your tongue from going off to the side if people still really care about that stuff. I'm not really sure anymore. Your heel collar is pretty thinly padded, but there is some type of padding there, so you guys have a little bit of protection. And this all sits on the waffle cup construction, the original waffle cup construction. So this is a vulcanized cupsole hybrid, but this is going to be more on your vulcanized side. Now, when I was skating this shoe, I will admit there was a lot of things that really threw me off about the shoe. First off, when actually skating this shoe, I found the shoe to be actually thinner than your Vans slip-ons, which is insane because the Vans slip-ons are probably the most thin Vans shoe you'll skate next to maybe the Chukkas, but these do feel thinner than the Vans slip-ons. And that is partly because of the polyurethane insole that they have in here, which is the Ultra Cush Light. They did go back to that like thinner polyurethane insole, which I did not really like in this shoe. If you guys do decide to get this shoe, I do recommend that you guys have a better backup insole for this shoe. With that being said, I did have a backup insole for this shoe, which was the Remind Insoles Medic and it is the Vulcan collaboration. But what I am very disappointed to say was this insole actually didn't help me much when it came down to it. I went to go kickflip down a 4-stair, which I'm used to taking that type of impact down the set, but I caught an insane heel bruise even with these insoles in here. As you guys can see here, this insole is actually way better constructed than the polyurethane Vans Ultra Cush, so it is kind of insane. This is a harder insole, so that probably didn't help my heel bruise out or my whole entire situation, but this is made to take a little bit more impact than your average insole. So I was a little upset to figure out that the Remind insole did not work, so I ended up tossing these back in there. But right now I really still can't skate because I still have the heel bruise from that session trying to kickflip down those stairs, which kind of sucks. Now, talking about kickflips as well, another thing I did find a super big issue when it came down to this shoe was the waffle cup construction gave it a more boxy fit, which did kind of throw off my kickflips, I won't lie. I feel like I was always struggling to do a kickflip in these shoes, so that did kind of suck. But on the plus side of things, because of that grip that Vans is known for on their foxing tape, whenever I did actually do my kickflips, they were super gripped up, so they were up there and they flipped nice and all that good stuff. On the contrary though, when it came down to the heel flips, I did find that my heel flips, my varial heels rolled off of these shoes pretty nicely because of that boxy fit at the back of the shoe, and the fact that the back of the shoe is a lot more constructed than your average Vans shoe. So varial heels did hit pretty nice. Heel flips, I still struggled my ass off with them. To be 100% honest with you guys, as you saw in the beginning of the video, I struggled so hard to still do a heel flip. Nonetheless, I've never been that good with heel flips anyway, so I wasn't too concerned. The grip is still there, so I found that pretty cool. Like I said, pretty flexible at the front, not that flexible at the back, but just because it is a waffle cup construction doesn't mean that your impact protection is really there. It's not in these, unfortunately. If I had to compare these Vans shoes to any other Vans shoe that has ever been on the market that I can remember in the last 4 to 5 years, it would be the very first Gilbert Crockett that came out.
Have you ever skated a shoe that has both cup sole and vulcanized at the same exact time? That's the shoe, people.
But the very first Gilbert Crockett that came out does take more impact than those because of the original Ultra Cush insole that was in there. So if you guys did like the original Gilbert Crockett, then I would recommend these guys because they are very similar feel. But like I said, these are thinner than that. Overall, what was my impression of the Vans Rowley Rapidweld? I hated them. I honestly hated this shoe. This is unfortunately this is my third most hated shoe that I've ever had. But when it comes down to how much that the shoe was, yeah, I'm a little upset that I actually ended up disliking this shoe so much. It's nothing on Vans. I mean, it is what it is. I've had shoes where I've got them expecting that I would like them because of that price point, but then it was under my expectations. But when it comes down to me, I've been skating Vans shoes for a very long time. So to be this disappointed in a shoe that the original versions I've skated before their original Rowley Rapidweld and the Abe Rapidweld, to have the original Rowley Pro, those were one of my favorite skate shoes next to the half cabs and both of the Kyle Walkers. So that shoe was in my top 5 for Vans. So to go from a version of Rowley's being one of my most favorite pair of Vans ever skated, and I've skated a lot of Vans in my lifetime, to now having a pair that is in 2021 standard of skateboarding being one of my most hated shoes ever out of all the brands, I am a bit disappointed when it comes down to this shoe and it comes down to Vans. In my personal opinion, if you like skating gaps and stuff like that, I do not recommend these shoes at all. But if you do like board feel, if you do like that, just close to your board contact, I do recommend the shoes because they are really good for that. But even with all those bad things being said, I did happen to learn a new trick in the shoe, which is no comply kickflips. Anyway, that is my review of the Vans Rowley Rapidweld. I am so sorry I had to completely shit on that shoe, but I really didn't like this shoe. Like, it's crazy because I was super hyped when I bought this shoe for 80 bucks, and then it was like all of my hype started dying more and more and more as I skated them. And it's so insane because the shoe doesn't really have any damage, so they're durable. But for the amount I was skating them and for how hard it is to do tricks, like literally kickflips flinging away from me, and I know how to kickflip. It's kind of insane that that I struggled so hard in this shoe. But I did get some cool stuff in it. As you guys saw, I have a whole entire edit in it. And overall, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this shoe. I'm not going to say get it. But if you guys enjoyed the video, the realness that I have for you guys for this shoe, definitely hit the like button. I do have another shoe review coming up very, very soon. Like, it is literally right around the corner. This shoe review is oh so close. I'm working on it right now as this video is up for you guys to see. So if you guys can't wait to see what shoe I chose, I did do another poll between Kariyuma, Vans, Lakai, and just whatever other brand that you guys had in the comments. I won't reveal what brand I got because then you guys will automatically know what shoe I got. So if you guys think you know what brand I got, leave it in the comments below, and we're gonna see on the next shoe review what I chose from the brand that you guys chose to win. So that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Love you guys. Thanks again for checking out the video. Peace out.
Everybody's living like the clock don't change. Being comfortable equivalent to the same old thing. I'll be damned if I am living like there's not a better day. It's my time to go and get it. Fuck what anybody say.